Hi everyone, hope you all had a nice weekend and of course you're looking forward to the week. This is Tea with Sebasa. Thank you for joining me. So some of you actually, thank you first of all, thank you for your feedback and your comments, and some of you actually reached out asking on how you can still remain relevant during this time as a business. So this week's topic is business principles during a pandemic. So I had some notes. Yes, there are a lot. So I had some notes written down because I found them very helpful, and I hope they'll also apply to most of us watching this video. So first of all, I would start with saying larger corporations, right? During a pandemic, it's hard for everyone. It's hard for large corporations to kind of saw through this situation, this pandemic, this crisis. What more, it's even harder for small business employers, right? For small businesses to actually also do the same. Larger corporations have that question block somehow. You know, they have, depending on the country that you're in, for example, here, the government is reaching out to all these employees to help them out economically while they go through this process by giving them money, and maybe it's going to be later on converted to a loan. But you know that there's somewhere where you can run to, right, as a larger corporation. So now if you're a small business owner, you start getting worried. There's that anxiety that comes about. Is my door going to close? If my door is closed right now, will I ever open, right? So with these tips, I hope they will help you on remaining relevant so you do not have to close your doors forever. So let's keep that dream coming as maintaining you as a business owner, as a CEO of your own company. So number one, always remember who comes first. So who comes first in your business? Let's think for a bit. Let me even sip my tea. Who comes first? Is it you? Is it your VP, your vice president? Number one, customers. We all know that. We all hear it. Customers come first. But what does that really mean? It's easy during this time to forget your customers, right? Especially in times of hardship, you want to concentrate on other things. Customers are kind of the small section. You don't want to think about them. And if you are thinking about your customers, it's easy for you to think about you call them your VIPs, right? Your very important very important customers, the ones that spend more money on your business. It's easy for you, for example, if you have a $20 customer and a $2,000 customer, it's easy for you to concentrate on that $2,000 customer, forgetting the $20 customer. Remember, that person who spends $20 at your store, right, on your business, one day, who knows, they might be converted from $20 to $2,000, or who knows how many people that $20 customer has. So everyone has to be treated equal. Whether $20 or $2,000, you have to treat them equal. You have to reach out to them. Make sure that you keep in touch with them. So my crew and I were discussing, and we actually thought of, for example, if you run a salon, right, a beauty parlor, and your country, there's a lockdown. It's deemed as non-essential, so you have to close your shop. How do you still remain relevant? So in this case, you'd reach out to your customers to find out how they're doing, are they healthy, and stuff like that. And here are some other points. So, they are competitors. So competitors are probably thinking like you. So how can you put that extra, put that cherry on top of that cake? How can you even be extra compared to your competitors? What have they achieved and still achieving? Right? A certain amount of success when a similar business do not seem to be able to compete on the same level. So they're different levels. So you want to be above all your competitors. So you have to think about ways on how you can keep in touch with your customers. Number 2, provide superior products and services. Remember, this is also customer related. Everyone will notice. It's easy with the pandemic. People are thinking about the virus. People have more important things. Okay, not they deem more important things to think about than a product or your service, right? They're thinking about their health. And especially if you're not in the health category, you might want to relax and offer inferior products and services because one, it's costing you less, right? So if you have a product, maybe reducing the quality of it, people won't notice. They're busy thinking about their health. No. They will still notice. They're paying for it. So you still want to give them the same product or even better, especially during a pandemic. They're going to appreciate it more, and remember, they'll notice, they'll spread the word, and even after this pandemic is done, during the recovery period, they will still come back to you. Number 3, employees are essential to business success. Yes, customers and employees, very important to a business, how successful a business is going to be. So, if you're a business owner of even one person, an employee, yes, the economy might be hard. You don't know if you'll be able to put that person on payroll, continue paying them, but you want to keep the spirits going. You want to still remain a positive environment. Let them show that they're cared about. Let them feel appreciated. If back to that example of the beauty parlor, during this time, you want to, there's so many online courses right now. Maybe try buying a course for your employees. So during this time, they're actually improving on their talent, right? They're improving there's a variety of haircuts. They're tapping into other businesses to see how other people do business. So there's so many training courses that you can actually pay for that you and your employees can watch during this time, and you're remaining relevant, because when the recovery is back, you want to remain on top. Your customers will notice. They'll say, hey, you guys didn't have this hairstyle. How fast? When did it, they'll notice, in short. So you want to make sure that you remain relevant through trainings as well. Last but not the least, run an efficient operation. Remember, it's about efficiency. Operating a successful business with long-term prospects for the future requires diligence and knowledge, not only in the area of business, but in all aspects of business operations. So you want to find out how you can be efficient during this time. And for the people, my viewers in the they also asked on how they can become business owners. I have great news for you. On April 20th, yes, it's just around the corner, we're actually, the Immigrant Women in Business has an online online networking. So it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be sharing 6 e-commerce business ideas that you can tap into and get ready for the recovery. Until next time, God bless. Bye.